Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here finally with a dust collectors video. This is a get ready with me style video that I am supposed to be doing every month, but I haven't been in a couple of months. But I do this project with Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It, Amy from Curly Loves Beauty and Books, and Samantha from Makeup Mania. I think that's her channel name. And I'll have all the information listed for you in the description box below. Today, I am going to use my Natasha Denona Jubilee palette and create a look from it. So if you'd like to see how I got this finished look, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my Tower 28 gloss. This is in Coconut. If I can't read all the shades, sorry, but I don't have my glasses on, so. Gosh, I feel like I haven't done a Get Ready With Me in forever. Well, I really haven't done a Get Ready With Me in forever. I always curl my lashes first, too. So if I'm a little rusty, sorry, guys. I'll try to zoom you in for the eye look for sure, but I'm going to leave you at this distance for right now while I do just like my base and all that, and I'll speed through things if I feel like I'm just rambling and I'm really boring. So I don't even know when the last time is I did one of these. I'm thinking when school was in session, which is really crazy to me. I'm gonna start with my Bobbi Brown face base, which is such a lovely product. Jaylon and Valerie really talked me into this, and when the 21 Days of Beauty sale came along, I couldn't get it because it was sold out. So Valerie so very kindly sent me a full-sized, which I hadn't opened, and then I went to a CCO and found 4 little babies. So I bought them because I thought, well, if I don't like the other one, I didn't want to open the new one, you know what I mean, or the big one, because then I thought, well, I can send it back to Valerie and she can use it because I know she really likes it. So anyway, turns out I really, really like it. This is my In Beauty Project spray. I always put this on before I do my makeup, just to get me a little bit hydrated. And what else? Okay, so I'm going to start with my brows. So yeah, I definitely have been busy. Let's see. So I think the last time you saw me, I hadn't even talked to you guys about the fact that I fostered a little dog for a while. He was so cute. His name is Judah. And I know you guys saw him in some of my videos because I did have people saying like, did you get a new dog? And I'm like, no, he's my little buddy for a little while. I'm using the MAC concealer in NC15. I like to carve out the top part of my brows before I do them so that I don't have to put foundation there and it doesn't mess with my brows. I don't know, I learned this from Jen from Project Beauty. She taught me a lot of little tips and tricks. So, but anyway, I was fostering him for a friend whose parents were vacationing and his father ended up getting sick and they couldn't, get to their dog. And my friend could not have the dog at his place because he can't have dogs in his house that he rents. So I became mama to this wonderful little dog. I'll insert some footage. I think I saved some footage because I was gonna put it in a Get Ready With Me to show you him. Him and Rosie got along so well. Judah, you wanna see Judah? She gets really excited when I say that, so I gotta stop saying his name. I just didn't know if she would still get excited because I did tell them, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to put on these are my Skin Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. I want to put these on because I've been really trying to get better at wearing my eye patches. So anyway, I told them that if because I just love the dog. He was super sweet. It was like he was meant to be here. He totally fit in. He didn't have any accidents. He just toddled around with Rosie. Him and Rosie played. She just was living her best life. And my friend had said, you know, someday I bet my parents will not be able to keep him because they might be moving and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and I think he was trying to talk me into keeping him at that point. But anyway, I'm rambling. Long story short, let me continue with my brows. Otherwise, this is going to take like an hour and a half, which is fine. I can just edit it down if I need to because I don't want to bore you guys. But anyway, so then I talked to the owner of the dog, and she said, oh my gosh, you know, he just loved being with you. He's so happy. Like, he didn't come home traumatized at all. And if I ever need to rehome him, you know, you were the first person I would think of. And I was like, I would take him in a heartbeat. Like, he was so stinking sweet. He was such a good boy. And I've often thought with Rosie that she needs a little friend anyway. Like, but the problem is that I travel so much. And I go to my family's house and they don't want dogs in their house. So she goes to a dog sitter whenever I go away. And my dog sitter is absolutely wonderful. And she, when I got divorced, said, you know you don't have anybody else to watch her. So I talked to my mom and she said Rosie's allowed to come for holidays. And I was like, oh my gosh, because if I couldn't, if my dog sitter couldn't take Rosie for holidays, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I didn't want to kennel her and I couldn't take her with me. I mean, I guess I would have found a place. I don't know. Nothing's wrong with kenneling. It's just, I don't know how she would react. And I love her personality and I don't want it to change because I traumatized her. You know, that's as simple as that. So, she said, you know, I know you won't be able to go. My mom said I can bring Rosie. So before I get another dog, I felt like I really had to check with my dog sitter because I'm like, you know, not that she needs to be the boss of me, but she kind of needs to be the boss of me because otherwise, like, how am I going to go to my mother's, right? If I get this other dog and they're not allowed. Well, once Rosie met the little dog, or Ari met the little dog, she was like, oh my God, I love him. He was meant to be. And she talked to her mother and her mother was like, of course he can come too. So if it ever happens that he needs to be rehomed, I already have the go that I can take him. So we'll see. We'll see if I get a new doggy. This is the Gerard Cosmetics eye base. Oh my God, it's like my favorite. Now, when I'm done with this, which I'm about halfway done, I do have a paint pot from MAC that I'm going to try. But if I don't like that, then I'll be coming back to this as long as it's still being made. I haven't heard a lot from Gerard Cosmetics, and I really haven't tried anything from their brand except for this. So, I don't even know how I got turned on to this. Oh, maybe Audra from Audra at Home. I think she had used this for a while. I think. Okay, so let me go in with this is my Sydney Grace Queen of the North single. This is in a new project. And I'm just going to put this all over my primed lid. I like to use this just to set my primer. And it just turned out to be the perfect shade for me. So I'm going to use this there. It's getting a little bit of a dip. I'm proud of myself for that. And the palette I'm going to use is one that got sent to me. This is my Dust Collector, the palette. Got sent to me by the lovely Deb. If you don't know Deb, go check out her channel, Deb B. I'll try to link it. Maybe I'll put her little channel name across the screen. But Deb from Deb B sent me this palette. And really enjoy it. Well, I enjoyed looking at it. I haven't even used it yet. I've swatched it a couple of times, but it's the Natasha Denona Jubilee palette. When I first saw this, I think it was a BoxyCharm exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. When I first saw this, I was like, who in their right mind would put these shades together? Well, that was before I started turning into a color lover. And now I'm like, ooh. So I'm going to use all of these today in one look. So let me zoom you in so you can kind of get a sense of what I'm doing a little more close up. Woo! Here I am, ladies and gentlemen, if gentlemen are watching this. So I'm going to go in with, let's see, this pink shade, which is, oh, please don't, it's the pink one. I can't read it. I'm blind. Okay, so that's the dog story. So I got the dog. And when I was actually, because I said, well, I'm going to be going for Memorial Day out of town. I can't have him then. It turned out it was okay because my dog sitter ended up loving him. But anyway, I ended up having him for about a week and a half. And then when I was away, they took him back. So I didn't even get to say goodbye. But that's all right. He's okay. I sent him home with a blanket that I made, though. And then the owner called me and said, he doesn't really want to eat his food. What kind of food do you feed your dog? I said, that happened to me, too. I was feeding my dog this, like, expensive dog food. And then I called my dog sitter, and she's like, oh, my God, it's this dog food from Walmart. It's the Rachel Ray Nutrish, and my dog loves it. And I'm like, well, now so does mine. So it was really kind of funny that both of our dogs did the same thing. So now she's feeding her dog the same food I feed my dog that I feed my dog because of my dog sitter. Anyway, enough about dogs if you don't want to hear about dogs. So what else? So then school was really busy. I'm going to put this brown shade. I'm just kind of like blending it up into my transition area. School was really busy toward the end. And then I got sick at the end of May. So I didn't film. I was really behind with everything. Yeah, I got sick. Then the end of the school year happened, and I couldn't have been happier. This was a really stressful school year for me. I am going to take this little tiny brush that is totally not, well, I used it, but I cleaned it, but it's like stained. Yeah, because I did a blue-green look yesterday. But I'm going to go into the blue shade here. This is a dark, like, navy blue. And I'm going to go in the outer corner with that. Well, first I'm going to go into the crease, into my socket with it. I love these little detailed brushes. This one's from Lurella, but I love, like, the rougher ones. Anyway, so I got sick, and then the end of the school year came. It was so busy at the end of the school year, but I was so proud of myself. Every year I leave school and I'm like, I'm not prepared for the following fall. Like, my booklets aren't made that I want to hand out to the kids. And so then all of August, that's all I can think about is I have schoolwork to do. I have schoolwork to do. I have schoolwork to do. And it's always in the back of my mind. And this year I was like, I am not doing that to myself. I want to enjoy my summer. I want to be able to go to my mother's, go swimming, not be like, oh my God, I gotta hurry up and get back to school to do my work. And I have to say, this has been the most relaxing summer so far because of that. Like, I got my booklet done for the beginning of September, so I don't even have to worry about it. I don't know what I think about this yet, so we'll see. I'll have to, oh, it's looking a little scary, but it's always looking a little scary until it's not looking a little scary, so we'll see. This one needs to come up more. I don't know, it always works out in the end, right? So I have been really enjoying my summer. I got new floors put in at the end of the school year, and I purposely did not clean out my cupboards beforehand because I wanted the excuse of having to go through all my cupboards, wash everything, clean everything out. So I was like, well, if I know that there's like dust in there and everything, then I won't be able to use anything until I clean it. So that I just finished doing the last cupboard today. I'm gonna go in with this little green shade on the lid and see how that looks on the lid. That would be a really pretty shade for maybe my Zodiac palette too. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna have to pack that on though. Maybe I'll have to use my finger. Oh, this brush is okay. So that happened at the end of the school year, the new floor. So that was lovely. And then, what else? So the school year finished, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to my family's a couple of times so far this summer. Surprise, surprise. I went and visited. It was wonderful. My nephew was up from the Bronx, so I got to see him. I haven't seen him since before COVID. So that was just made my heart. I had all my kids in the same place. So I had my sister's 3 kids and then my brother's son. And oh, it was so wonderful. And he's so big. He's 17 now. I can't even believe it. There's such a difference between like 15 and 17. I mean, I know that because I teach that grade level, but it was just so wonderful to see him. I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta blend that blue in a little bit better. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my finger and go into this yellow, and I'm gonna put it on the inner portion of my eye. Oh, that's pretty. Deb, thank you so much for this palette. It's beautiful. Actually, I'm going to go across the whole thing just because I want to. So, where was I? So, yeah, I've done a couple of visits. So, as for, all right, so that's school, that's family. What else did I do? Oh, I've done some damage shopping, but I'm not mad at that. I'm thinking about doing a low buy next year. But I feel like I've really been staying on top of my channel. Okay, so I'm gonna blend. I feel like I've really stayed up on top of my channel. I've been trying to engage more and answer more comments. I've tried to get on Instagram more, so if you follow me here, go follow me. It is private because I don't want kids finding me, but if you send me a follow request, I will certainly accept it. Oh, that's better. I like that I blended that more. So yeah, and I have a couple of more projects coming up that I'm really excited about starting. All right, I'm gonna take this Cleona. This is in the shade Bloodline, and I'm just gonna top it over the center. I need one more use on this, and I thought it would go pretty with this palette, and I was right. I really like that. Okay, that just gave it a little bit of oomph in the middle there. So I'm gonna put this over to the side because I don't want to ruin the shadow with anything else that I'm doing. So yeah, so go follow me there if you want to. Hold on. Okay, go follow me over there if you want to just see daily looks and stuff like that. All right, let me zoom out, and I'm gonna work on the rest of my face. So there are some channel things that I'm thinking about doing, and I kind of want your help with a little bit of it. I'm thinking about doing more like full face of get ready with me's, but I didn't know if that would come across well for you guys. I don't know. I know they don't typically do well for the algorithm, and I'm not worried about that as much as I'm worried about my audience. I want to do things that you guys like. I don't want you to sit through the stuff that you don't. So I would love to know, first of all, would you like a get ready with me? Do you like those? And second of all, if I did a get ready with me, what brands, full face of brands, would you like to see? I was thinking that I would really like to do Essence. I've really not tried a lot from them. I think the only thing I've tried from them was, this is that Optical Illusion primer from Urban Decay. Holy cow, guys. This is blurring. I really enjoy this. And I love this neutralizing primer from CoverGirl. It really helps my redness. So anyway, I didn't know if you'd like that. So I'd like to know your opinion on that. And if there are any other brands that you would like to see me feature, what are they? Those are my questions for you. I'm going to do my Milani Soft Focus Glow. It's sputtering out, but there's like stuff in here. I don't know if it's just clinging to the sides or if there really is a lot of product. All right, so I think that's kind of all I wanted to ask you guys. I gotta squeeze a little out. Yeah, this is gonna be a goner soon. Maybe another month. Which I really like it, but I'm not mad at that. So this is so nice because I don't have to use a lot of foundation. And this helps moisturize, and it also gives me like a glow. So, very happy about that. All right, so let me finish my face, and I'll come back with my full face and do my outro for you. So I'll be back. Okay, so here's the finished look. Let me do a zoom in on my eyes. I love this, and I topped it with Cleona Bloodline. So, and I can't remember where, oh, and I put Polar, the unique liner Polar that I'm trying to get to 20 uses, I think, as my liner. I love it. It's beautiful. Here is the color story. Here is the Natasha Denona Jubilee palette, and then Bloodline from Cleona that I used as a topper. It's so pretty. I'm really pleased with this look. I'm gonna post a picture on Instagram if you'd like to see it more close up. But yeah, this was really fun to do. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Sorry if I went on too much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.